Hello and welcome back to Talos 2. Before I start, I just want to say that I had a game crash. I had like an entire computer crash, as a matter of fact. And that meant I lost some footage. I didn't get super far or anything. Like, I was in the middle of solving the star puzzle that I was, wanting to do. The only thing I really did other than that was, I believe this is actually now. Yeah, I think I found this here. I hadn't gone here. So I read these. So I guess I'll just quickly read these again to start off with. But yeah, I was in the middle of doing a puzzle and I don't know what happened exactly. It was a really... Like, I thought at first it was just a game crash, then it was an entire computer crash, so I don't even know. But I hope it's just a fluke. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just read this. Reply south. From Vanda to Athena and Cornelius. Large organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The generation of plants is really taking root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury, or somewhere much far away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive. Event. Rationality. From Enlightenment on the Precipice by V.A. Miller. Human beings are deep inherently rational, the claim goes, and on some level it's hard to disagree. Most human behaviors are rational and in a sense unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, observe the stars. But to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, the pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational. Far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to a more pure, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason, forget that there's no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the sea that allows us to romance the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build a framework within which we can be rational. Oh, I can't listen to the thing again. Can I do that from in here? Okay, I think it's this one.
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years. Man, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
Yeah, just noticed this here. I didn't see this before, actually. I haven't been up here. So let me just climb this, I guess. Yeah. I want to go do the... Oh, jump there. I want to go do the star puzzle, but I just don't know what this is all about here. I don't know if there's anything to do with it. Whoop. But yeah. Oh, it's a flame here. Maybe this is the wall. And a nice view, I guess. Don't think this is relevant otherwise. Yeah, I don't think so. Just look a little bit around, I guess, for fun. Could be something else up here, technically. Anyone know this game? Probably not though. It's probably just for the flame. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I always want my first impression and everything, but at least it wasn't a lot. I do really hope it doesn't crash again. I don't know why it would. I think maybe it's possible something I did caused it, because I got a little stuck for a second or something, and I think maybe that has something to do with it, like the physics engine couldn't handle it or something. But But yeah, so the goal is there, and yeah, what I found, like we saw this line before going somewhere, and what I found was up here. There's actually something, as you can see. That's part of the puzzle, it seems. Like, again, I didn't get super far before it crashed, but you can use this here to, where is it? There it is. Kind of hard to see from here. Right, to create a gravity beam, so you can go up there, and in there we'll find an inverter, which well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm exactly supposed to do with this yet, but you can connect it here. Oop, yeah, can connect it, yeah, there, and then you connect it to the statue. So that's done, and then you can go all the way over here, follow the line. In this puzzle, you can find a connector. Don't connect that, but then I don't really know what, because we need a green, and this connector, as you can see, it makes it blue. So we can invert it to be, you know, red, but I'm not sure how to make the green exactly work. But we'll figure that out after I, you know, get this connector, which is definitely going to be part of it. But yeah, I think the game is something about the frame rate going on. I don't know, maybe. Maybe my computer is just like not handling things well right now for some reason. Like, I feel like the frame rate is just kind of the way it should be. Hope it's fine. Oh, I don't need to be in here. Okay. What I need to do is, yeah, something about something going on. I don't know. No, it's not. Let's get in there again. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. So, blue can connect all the way there, technically speaking. There we go. But that's not the most helpful. So I need some way to make green. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I thought maybe I could invert the red to become blue, but I don't know how I could do that either. Because the red is obviously coming from the inverter. It's not a kind of red I can make somehow. Like, I need another red to connect to this, essentially. I don't have. So there's something else I gotta do. I haven't quite figured out yet. And this is pretty much what crashed last time, so I'm afraid of going up here a little bit in case it crashes again. But yeah, like if I can get rid of whatever, like if I can, yeah. No, that's not how it works, is it? No. Is it? No. Well, that's the other one. That's the other one that they can change it. But this will just... This will just turn the blue to red. If I don't remember exactly how these work, but if I point a red to this one right now, I don't think it's gonna work the way I think it will. I think it'll just not work at all. Right? Or will it? I don't know. I don't think there's connector in here, is there? I don't think there is. Is there another connector somewhere? That's what I'm wondering. So I don't really know what I'm trying to accomplish. Can't make it green here, I don't think. And if I could, that work? Do anything, you know? I forgot what happens if you try to invert a green. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think that's the most helpful. You're scanning. Not really sure what I need to do. I could. I feel like I have to use that in there. Well, don't know if there's any way I could possibly connect to there. It's too far away. Like in here? Can I even see anything from in here? I don't think so. I don't know if there was a connector here yet anyway. Okay, there's a blue, so there should be one, right? I need a red, not a blue, I guess. Where is the connector? Am I blind? Possibly. Not up here, is it? Does not see it. No. Well. Up here. That's a big connector, didn't there? So I'm not seeing it. Was that connected at all? There must have been, right? Otherwise, why are you there? That's kind of weird. Oh, it's up there, okay. Jeez. Okay. Right, this is the first one that yeah, well, I had to do that, and I remember commenting that I didn't even realize I was doing that until it happened. I think that no wonder I forgot it's up there, because I never knew it was up there technically, in a way. I mean, I have a connector, but can technically see it? You can technically see it from there. That's cool. But is it useful? I don't know. Because I mean, again, it doesn't work like that. Like if I connect that, if I connect the red to that one, it's just gonna break, right? Because it's connecting both blue and red to it. That's not gonna do anything, right? I put this like in the middle. I don't know if I can see anything from anywhere. There's nothing up here. I want to connect anywhere or anything. I could see stuff from up here. If I could connect this somewhere further, maybe. That wouldn't technically be possible. I don't know where. I don't feel like that's it either. Definitely can't see it from all the way over here. Yeah, it's definitely too far away. But I can't get this to be red. I can't get a red one. Yeah, not sure this is right. I don't believe I can see anything from all the way there. No. No way. Yeah. Well, if I put it on the wall, then I could maybe see something. Would that help? I don't know. What are you doing? What the fuck he's going after? I can put this up here. Could I see something from there? Maybe. But from in here? I don't think so. No. That wouldn't help me much. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. It feels too far away. It feels... I don't know. Maybe there's something over here instead. Can I see you? Possibly from over here. I think I can probably connect from here. There's a little bit of a tree in the way, but it wouldn't be impossible. So I start connecting this one. Yes. I seem to red. Okay. 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 I can see that here. I can get it up on that there and I can see better. Okay, we might be onto something. Just gotta get it up there somehow. Can I get to that? It already was, okay. How do I get you up there again? I need the gravity thingy. Where is that? Where are you, gravity thingy? There. Okay. Let me put you there. Probably fine. And get you over there. Okay. Right. Ain't the noise. Oh, I got it. Okay. A bit of angle. Can I get the red? Can I get it to hit that up there? Maybe. Maybe it's better if it's over there. Let me just see if this will do it. know, huh? Dang. It's on the ceiling. Would that be better? Not sure if it's gonna ever work. I don't know. This is starting to feel a little bit wonky. Not sure if I'm doing this right. Maybe I can go over there and adjust it slightly. Make it fine. I can move it up there myself, can I? Slow it down. Would that be a better angle? I don't know if that's gonna change a whole lot. Well. I'm not sure if this is it. Can I go through that little gap there? Anything? Yeah. I don't know if this is correct. Is that another way I can get red or somewhere better? I don't know. Maybe, let me just try again to get it to a better position, maybe. Get my put it like further there, maybe. Maybe that's gonna work. Yeah, it again is the opposite. Is that maybe okay? No, because now I was hitting that instead. It's like there-ish. It's like the best. Up there. Is that gonna be good? Top corner there. This does. I don't really know if this is gonna work. I don't know what I'm doing. This is feeling a little bit too much like it's not quite what you want. I don't think this has been quite this finicky about things. I don't know. That way. Oh, where am I? Let's see this. Is this? I want it. What am I? Can I get off this fucking... I can? Is this right? Yeah, Christ. Is that anything? Wait. Wait. Almost. Oh. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. But does this even matter? See, I don't know if this matters. Like I can get the bread there. Okay, disconnect that now. So now it's better over there instead. If that matters at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how this helps too much. I feel like I just wasted much time. Is this gonna be the episode? I guess so. I'm kinda determined to try to do this on my own. Like I still need... I feel like I don't remember exactly how umbrellas work, and that's the problem. How do I make this, you know, green? Crap. Do I just look this up? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm understanding what I need to do. Oh, there's also something here. Is this relevant? Yeah, I remember actually seeing this, don't I? I never really did anything with them. I think we went through here. I was chasing the spider, whatever, or something. Yeah, can I get up there? Try. Yeah. Not sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing to get up here. But I can. Still getting over here. Oh, that's what I need. Okay. Here we go. Aha! So there was something. See, this is exactly what I was looking for. Like, something like this. So. So this is gonna make blue now, and then I need green, yes. Okay. That is what I thought. Okay, there you go. Simple as that. See, I knew there was something. Yeah, I didn't need that other one at all, but it was way too much work with that thing. I kind of thought so, but you know, whatever. It's fine.
The honest philosopher is rewarded with poison. The hypocrite is rewarded with power.
Alright, I feel like I should have spent 30 minutes on that, but here we are. I mean, I found out on my own, by myself. I didn't look it up. And I'll, you know, I'll boast with that, I guess. I don't know. I don't, you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna say this is a pure playthrough, if you want to call it that. It's fine. Alright. And now, we go to the lab. I kind of wanted to start the next world today, but if I have to go to the lab as well, I don't know how long that's gonna take. And then, you know, go to the megastructure, not the megastructure, but the structure. I don't know what to call those. The thing. I don't know. The mini megastructure. I don't know. Hey there.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
That's what I do. Why can I start this stream?
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
Okay. Guess I'm just gonna go do that. Casually. Just to yeah. So if I do that in the electric room, the power call room or whatever. No biggie. No biggie. Errors. Cannot access energy flow manager. Cannot load profile settings. Cannot initiate automatic shutdown. Error 16 connection lost. Load. See if there's anything in there. There's a lot of scrambled stuff there. Emergency shutdown. Warning. Output max parameter exceeds safety protocol 2C settings. Error. Cannot adjust output max to correct settings. Access denied. Error. Automatic shutdown has been disabled by user something. Identify user something. Error non-user. Well, because I just initiated emergency shutdown. Access denied. Unknown script ATHN detected. Try? Guess I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm doing. No text adventure. Credits. Designed and programmed by Alex16. Coaching Game Jam 5th edition. Adapter time. Based on the novel something. Huh. Okay. Guess I'm going to do another text adventure. You wake up in an impossible place knowing nothing. It's weird this is now the 3rd time we're doing this, but okay. Minja. Go back to sleep. Scream. Look around. I'm gonna scream. Scream, but nothing happens. You're alone. Go back to sleep. You always could ignore the situation you're in, but reality has a troublesome habit of not going away. Look around them. The only one for optional, technically, right? This one you have to do, I guess, so... yeah. Now they're forcing it on you. Whether you like it or not. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Examine yourself. You find it though you are shaped like a human being, and I'm gonna wait until the text is all scrolled. And feel that your soul belongs to that storied people. You are made of bronze. You are a beautiful machine, crafted with love and care, and imbued with the power to choose. You have gained knowledge the self. Okay. The cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. And you know without knowing how. Okay, we must be a comma there, I think, to make that sentence not as hard to read. Anyway, whatever. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea, and deep forests wetter than fog, in the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. Explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There's a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly an echoing voice speaks to you. You should have settings, yes, it's denied in tones, error, something. What's this? This corruptible 2 must put on incorruption. The sing of death, 1 is sin. Okay. Well, towards them. Leaving the lost children of Ephesians behind you, you step out onto the vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slope of Olympus, but you're not ready to ascend. Once you have found all 3 sigils, will the path to the divine flame be open. The path leads to the south, to the buried city, another leads to the north, to the garden of Hesperides. That's how you say that. Journey to the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. It was once a place of great wisdom. The philosophers of old strolled on its walkways, debating the nature and virtue of the soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed the streets, and even the famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. Just the ruins. Call out to see if anyone is there. A couple of fox come screaming from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies, and the flames seem to flicker deep within them. How may I help you? The fox says, its voice ancient and wild. Okay. As for a sigil, I asked to learn more about the buried city. Ask about the buried shutdown. Okay, well, if there's gonna be a whole text adventure, you know, I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I guess I definitely am not gonna be doing, you know, the next area, starting the next area. Because I didn't expect all this. Like, we'll see how much more there is of this. They say that the city fell because the citizens were sinners, so was struck down by Zeus. This seems unlikely to me, for Zeus does not believe in sin. That's for sigil. The fox smiles. Its tails are teeth, sharp and gleaming. You're supposed to earn the sigils. Say you should serve them. Say that your quest matters. Say that nothing is really earned or deserved. Nor is world. You do not have this knowledge. Okay. Say that the quest matters. It does, the fox says, but only because you choose to believe so. There's a great power in that belief. You have gained a sigil. Journey to the garden of Hesperides. Your journey is announced by a frightful burnt figure staying alone in the sands of the desert. Into the night screams error. Fight or flee. I'm gonna fight. Warning. Output makes my mental succeed. Safety protocols to settings. So interesting how it's just getting error messages in the middle of this. Characters output makes the way setting into the night. The limbs lead you to a place where the crowns of the breast trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. Near this chamber grows a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. I suppose must be shut down. The door guards the way. Frightened by your friend's trespassing, her mind is filled with fire and lost. Limbs whisper, only the time Prometheus can help you. It limbs about the father. Some say that Heracles, when he freed our father Atlas from his burden, did not do so by taking his place, by showing him that the celestial spheres did not need to be held up by anyone, neither titan, god, nor mortal. And Atlas sat upon his mountain, gazing upon the stars, and wept. Asked him about the apple. I don't know what my cat is doing. He's playing with something. Okay. He's making some noise though. This apple, the seeing instant, the eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all falls in the final step. We must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Punch and nymph. Break them so that you have the apple. 5-3, 5-8. Claim that the world needs to succeed in all this world. Offer the trade part of yourself for the apple. Not sacrifice. So you're strong enough to bear it. So that was first of all. Maybe helpful. Why do this? You don't have this knowledge. Can we gain this knowledge or I don't know. Just saying that each time I say one of these answers. Nope. This one's different. You speak right of yourself, and you're right in them saying, but do not forget that you're human, and others must bear this burden with you. Okay. Change your Olympus. Nope. Suddenly the voice of the Sphinx. Her golden wings, her shadow cast. You see the message shut down. Still not working. No, you must not do this. Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. Complete the quests and ascend Olympus. Everything will burn. Error. Contact Pandora is destabilizing this whole system. First it's at Pandora. Error. We try. It is 2 error. No. No. It's different. Everyone you love will burn. The earth will burn. The sky will burn. The sea will burn. Access denied. I'm gonna throw them. The chances will not help you succeed, Noah says. She's right. It does, however, make you feel better. Find the Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. I'll tell you what happens if I click retry, but I'm afraid to try that. Just waiting until it's all scrolling. Oh. They get to read that last part. Okay. Well, as I say, and then she sighs, speak the truth. A little annoying piece of play. I'm not allowed to like look at it really. Even I cannot use the flame wisely. Grander, terminating script. Okay, it's being shut down. Okay. Well, that was interesting.
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
Okay, that hits that. Okay, so it's off the laser grid, I guess. This is a preview of the next gimmick, maybe? Possibly? Okay. Is there anything else in here? Can't get in here, apparently. Is that a wise choice? Oh, that's one of these ones. Well, at least that's this one. Okay. From Fekla to Athena. Our founder, Mayor Manubis, has done much to bring your vision to life. We've almost reached the goal. Sadly, there are still those who refuse to believe. They want to spread their filth across the world, defile all that is beautiful and that we are meant to protect. Hope that when we fulfill the goal, you will turn and change their hearts, or cast them out if there is no other way. Praise something better. Okay, trials, breakthrough, global size of memory site device, trials, energy output exceeds expectations, trials must revise safety protocols, halting main device, test until something. L1C Byron. Okay. Lives of the First Companions by Bandolph. 777. Byron, from the very beginning, was most similar to Athena and Cornelius. His enthusiasm and wit did much to keep the people from losing hope during the challenging days when New Jerusalem was still young. Where others saw fail and defeat, Byron saw obstacles that could always be overcome through intelligence and hard work. He fervently studied the teachings of the progenitor and often regaled his friends with fantastical stories of what the world could one day become. When the conflict between Atrasius and Sanchoniphon Oh, you're really challenging with these names. Turned violent. The first such incident in the history of Jerusalem. Still, at the time of writing, one of very few such cases. It was Byron who intervened, concealing restraint and forgiveness. Counseling? What else? Words. He was unwilling to fully blame either side for what happened, instead emphasizing the extreme stress both parties had been under. Messed behavior is frequently the result of a perceived lack of viable options, he argued before the assembled citizens. While both have facias and criminal clearly behaved incorrectly, the ultimate source of the problem is the situation we placed them in. Having to do too much with too few resources. The escalation of the conflict occurred because both were doing their best to achieve the goals. It's not terribly fair, pitting them against each other like that, is it? That said, I do suggest we acknowledge that they are both hot-headed idiots and make them apologize. Aftermath of the New Incendia disaster, Byron argued unsuccessfully for the rebuilding of the colony. Rena says, if Byron matters so much to you, why didn't you tell him where you were going? I would have loved to have another brother. Athena failed to no comment. Okay. I think that's it. Coming out here. Hey.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure out anything about the generator? I'm off.
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 new Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
To a person. But it was going, in your words, bananas.
True, but that was user error.
Fair enough. That'll always be user error.
Anything can be used badly. Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket. But I'm pretty sure I could idiot-proof this thing if they let me. Oh well, we'll see.
Alright. Let's go to the upgrade megastructure. So that's called us the structure thing. Yeah. How do I get up there again? Good question. I guess that all there, possibly. Over here. And up here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I would really like to go to the next world and do some stuff. I mean, you know, like, nothing's stopping me technically, you know? Just don't want these episodes to go too long or anything either. Keep forgetting how place things. That button to place things right like that. Every time I do this, how that goes. That loud? No. Okay. Why did I place that back there? Not sure. Like, how does you place it? Is it going into the thing? Maybe. Let's see. This is what I just did before, isn't it? So make it do something like this. There we go. There. Now what could we do this? Oh, that is. Couldn't quite see it for a second. Let's have to go. It's all the way on. Oh, this is a real one. I don't think I could really. I'd like to go inside things, obviously. I was kind of happy. I think I have to start off with this one. Ah, jeez. I don't feel like this is wrong. But it is. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Still hearing noises. My cat is doing stuff.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
It's their fault to pursue the truth, and there's a cost. The fault was not his, it was the people who made the foolish thing. There was no fault in pursuing the truth, it was only some efforts that were mistaken. Again, it was foolish of him to give his own life in the pursuit of that truth. Again, he should have respected the traditions and beliefs of his people. So I was not paying entirely attention. What was the thing you said? Oh, God. I like something in my eye that's a little bit, like, burning. Like, seriously. Just a slight bit of burning. No biggie. But yeah. Kitty, what are you doing? You're going crazy mode today, I feel. Let's go for the God, and instead places faith in Prometheus. He asked when by hubris, he asked the question that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. He said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of the city. Can you see the following in the sections? Okay. I don't want to say this one.
Then what methods do you propose he should have used?
He should have been more diplomatic. He should have recruited others in secret. He should have spoken eloquently.
Many came before Stratum whose methods were gentler. They achieved nothing. His folly was not born of ignorance, but it was folly nonetheless. Consider this as you approach the flame. You see this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies, and illusions.
And that was the best man. And he would have been better built on a pedestrian of truth. You're right, but we cannot keep lying to ourselves forever. Some dreams are truth.
Do you truly believe such a world could be built?
Yes, it's worth trying at least. Probably not, but it's worth trying anyway. I would like to believe that. I'll say that.
I used to think so too. No. All is lost.
Actually, hesitating a bit in that belief there. Making one, but more.
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it makes me wonder if they are more sentient than I thought. Like, I don't know. God, my eye. Oh my god. I don't know why. Lately, I've just like my eyes. I just keep having like something that burns. Always get my eye. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but it's been happening so much lately. It really sucks. I don't know what it is. It's just burns so badly. It's like I don't know. I keep thinking it's my sunscreen that I put on in the morning, but it's like fall. You know, I put on, you know, like 8 something. So I don't know why it would still be so there in my eye if that was the case. I don't know how long it's supposed to last. Oh, God, it burns and stings and it sucks. Anyway, yeah, yes, that's it. You know, probably I could go do another area today, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna push it. I don't want to go all the time, especially because I already had to replay some stuff, I guess. So, you know, just gonna stop for now. That's fine. But yeah, you know, interesting stuff with the text adventure thing again, you know? So weird, like, why? Who at Boat Team is like super into text adventures that you feel like there had to be so many of them in this game? It's so interesting, but I don't know, I mean, fine, it's fine, whatever. Just interesting, you chose to do that. Like, not even once, not even twice, but at least 3 times so far, and it's very possible there's even more, who knows. But yeah. Anyway, well, I'm glad it didn't crash again. That's, I'm pretty glad it didn't. I was a little bit afraid, like it was gonna do it again. But I think it's just a fluke. I think it had to do with maybe the physics system. Like I got like stuck in the thing and then it like freaked out or something. Not sure why I would crashed my entire computer, not just the game itself, but what do I know about how technology works? Maybe it I don't know. I have no idea why it would do that. It just did. So, well, annoying, but not the biggest deal. It could have been worse. But there we go. Alright, that's the episode. See you next time.